falling down.
And why did you shoot?
Because I was scared that he was going to come at me and kill me.
That was your reason?
Yes, sir. I was scared, and I thought he was advancing towards me. He had a weapon.
And then when you found out you shot an innocent man, what did you think?
Everything changed.
Hey, what's up, guys?
You started realizing that you were calling 911?
Yes, sir.
Your state of mind, that what we hear in your voice and what you're saying, is that what we feel? I object to believing the question, sir.
Dude, almost 30,000 people are watching this live.
Can you describe your state of mind as you roll that
on YouTube? Hey, what's up, Joe?
My mind was racing. I didn't know where I was at. I had this guy laying on the floor. I wanted paramedics. It was so much processing through my mind. I never want anybody to ever have to go through or even imagine going through what I felt that night. Just, you can't even you forget so much now.
Did you in any way think you were having to give your full story as you're on the 911 with the 911 operator?
No, I just wanted someone help. I just wanted someone there as quickly as they could get there.
Why did you leave to go find results?
Because I could hear them, but it just felt like they were taking forever. And I just wanted to go out there and just let them know where I was at instead of searching for me.
Why did you want to do that?
To get Mr. John to the hospital.
Yeah, she's guilty. What's up, Chris? What's up, News Now America? Blue Ivy, Barbara, Zombie, Charlie, Eric.
All right.
Dude, check it out. 27,000 people watching. $27,000 people watching Amber Guyger's trial on YouTube, just on WFAA's channel. Yeah, she's guilty of murder. Hey, what's up, Michelle? Shelly? David? Yeah, she's very dramatic. No, she was charged with murder. Dude, the prosecutors are doing a really good job. The prosecutors do their job really good. We just need them to hold police accountable and law enforcement and our politicians. And we need them to hold criminals who have money, white-collar criminals, accountable on the side of the road to somebody. Hey, Eggy, 392, we got lucky. She was off duty, so she was no paid vacation for her. No paid vacation for her. Short story is, she's testifying. The prosecution already laid to rest its case. Now the defense team is doing their thing. They put her on the stand this morning. She's been testifying for probably 3 hours now. And she can remember really good things when it's in her favor, but when it's not in her favor, she forgets or she doesn't recall. So I wish I could be up in the jury room or up in the courtroom with them. It's probably a good thing I'm not up in the courtroom, because I'd probably run my mouth if one of the bailiffs or one of the sheriffs looked at me funny. And then, you know, nasty piggies are going to do what nasty piggies do. So, knowing myself, it's probably better I stay away from the courtroom. I do plan on trying to go up there when the verdict's going to be read. So we'll see. But yeah, blue lives do murder. They're trying to, the defense team, I'm not sure, I forgot exactly how they're doing it, but they're going to try to get the leading investigator for the Texas Rangers, David, his name is David something or other, but they're going to try to get that guy back in the courtroom so he can give his testimony to the jurors that he believes Amber Guyger did nothing wrong and that she shouldn't have been arrested for anything. One thing I did see that I think the prosecution and the judge should have called out, the beginning of her testimony this morning, she kept referring to Botham John's apartment as her apartment. She said, my apartment. That's a falsehood. She should not have been allowed to lie on stand and say that in my apartment, like before she murdered her. They kept going over like where she stood, when she went to go put the key in the door. Leading up to the murder, she kept referring to it as her apartment. She kept saying, my apartment. The prosecutors and the judge should have stopped her the first time she did it and said, no, that's a falsehood. You were in Botham Jean's apartment. You trespassed in his apartment. You did not enter your apartment. Her apartment looks nothing like his apartment. The outside of his apartment looks nothing like her apartment. Yeah, so other than that, I think the prosecution, from what I've seen, and the judge, they're doing a really good job. I was afraid. I've never seen this judge before. I didn't know who this prosecutor was. But they seem like a really good team. Should be an open and shut case, that's right. Hey, what's up, Patrick, DeCambry, Denise, Shelly. I'm sure Blue Ivy's sitting there yelling and screaming at the TV or at her phone. Hey, what's up, Rika? Jerry Streeter, Lady D, OOAA. Hey, OOAA, what does that stand for, that syncronym? Or are you a troll? What's up, Constitutional Cowboy? Nick Annan. Eric Fine. Yeah, make sure you lock your door. I've been putting in long hours. I'm not sure if I can make it home to my own house without killing somebody. It's crazy. Like, this should be an open and shut case. But we'll see. It's not over yet, man. Rika, I saw a video where you were making some nasty stuff, dude. And you said it smelled nasty. I can never drink that, I don't think, man. I'd probably throw up. Yeah, guys, Rika, in one of her videos, she was making like some homemade spinach and lettuce and something juice. I'm sure it's really healthy for you, but man, I'd have to close my eyes and you'd have to shove it down my throat real fast. Sorry, Rika, I shouldn't have put you on blast. But I know it's healthy for you. It's a lot better than the junk I drink. I promise you that. Being healthy is pretty important. So, am I allergic to vegetables? No. No, I do like vegetables. I started, this year, just recently, I started eating fresh vegetables, like broccoli with my dinner. And I've been loving it. Yeah, it was funny. The prosecutors right now, they just went over a small detail where Dallas PD, they were comforting her They were giving her every level of comfort that you could imagine after you murder somebody. Like all her friends showed up to the crime scene and gave her comfort. And the prosecutors pointed that out. And then her response, one of her responses was, well, I didn't ask them to come up there. But if they want to coddle me, then so be it. I'm going to get coddled. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to see a prosecutor do his job for once against somebody who deserved it. What else? The trial's pretty interesting. If they let her off, it's going to be because I think that bootlicker that was left on the jury that's friends with the lead investigator for the Texas Rangers. Oh yeah, she was cheating on, she was having an affair with her partner. He's a married man. And she sat there and tried to cop-splain that it wasn't right for her to be cheating on a married man. I'm like, go cop-splain to somebody else, man. You're supposed to be an example. You're supposed to uphold the rule of law. You're supposed to know better. Yeah. There will be public outrage. And it was a extra good citizen. The only reason why it would be a big deal to me is because they're supposed to let their morality decide and rule in a lot of cases. But she kept trying to outplay the fact that she had to work a 10-hour shift or something. But yet, she was heading home to grab her gym bag and then gonna go work out at the gym. But this whole time, she's been trying to use the excuse that she's real tired, she's overworked, she wasn't thinking straight. And then they asked her, well, weren't you going home to grab your gym bag to go to work out? So how tired could you have been? Yeah, the bright red doormat. Yeah, you and me both, Blue Ivy. We'd probably both be arrested. It wouldn't be good. Yeah. 10 hours is nothing. I know. Yeah, most of us can work long shifts and very hard. So, I'm sure we all have workloads where we have to put in a lot of hours. And look at us, none of us have gone out and murdered somebody or magically raped somebody or something dumb. I hope she doesn't get off. If she gets off, all the crazies are gonna come out. If she gets off, I think piggies are gonna just get randomly dropped by people, just random people. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I think it is what's gonna happen. Yeah, 40-hour work week and 4 hours of directing traffic on Sunday. Yeah, Jason Van Dyke, that was kind of jacked up too. Those other 10 officers, Denise, should have been prosecuted. The feds and the DA don't ever do their job. Jason Van Dyke and Laquan McDonald, man, it took everything they had up there, I guess, to even just get a conviction on that officer. And they should have convicted 11 of them, from what the report said. Instead, most of them get to retire. Hey, what's up, LACR? Michelle, there's a lot of bootlickers here in Dallas. A lot of bootlickers. Yeah, I mean, I always say it. I wish she would get convicted. I will tell you this, though. I'll give Amber this credit. She's the first police officer that I've seen in a while that has genuinely seemed concerned and remorseful for her murder. You don't see that very often. Now, Jason Van Dyke cried, but he wasn't genuine. He apologized, but it didn't seem sincere. So I'll give Amber credit that. She seemed sincere when she apologized. She seemed sincere right after she murdered him. So I'll give her credit on that. I've seen plenty of other officers murder somebody and not even shed a tear, not even seem remorseful at all. So I will give her credit. I don't think we should throw the book at her. I'm not sure what the proper sentence should be, but I'll give her that, dude. She's apologized and she seems remorseful, and she's admitted to being the killer. So yeah, as far as her sentence goes, I mean, personally, I think middle of the road, 10 years. I think 10 years would be sufficient, but you know, that's just me. That's just my opinion. Now here's the catch-22. She shot 2 or 3 shots, right? She put 2 in him, but then she didn't really render any first aid to help save his life. So, I mean, she'd rather call 911 and text her boyfriend while the dude's dying in front of her. So, I mean, you literally let the guy die that you just killed, or that you shot, die right in front of you. You don't perform CPR. You don't render any first aid. You put your hand, she put her left hand on his sternum and pumped a couple times. And that ain't gonna do nothing. She's taken the CPR classes. She knows that proper CPR gives you about a 10%. Yeah, did you guys know that? Proper CPR only gives you about 10% survival rate. So even if you properly give somebody CPR, it's only a 10% survival rate. Yeah, no blood on her uniform, no blood on her hands. Yeah, over 32,000 hours of officer training. So, well, they had almost 30,000 people on live stream, WFAA. That's crazy. That's amazing. That means a lot of people are interested in this case. I've seen them put out videos where they get like 300 or 400 hits. And I'm like, this is before my channel was even big. This is just when I was watching other people's channels. But I'm like, man, Bao and Freeman and some of these other people, they get like thousands and tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of hits. So I'm actually glad to see that so many people are interested in this case. Hopefully it turns out the way we need it to turn out. So, all right, guys, I don't want to keep you too long, and I got to go eat lunch. So I just wanted to spread the word. They're going to come back. They'll probably go back live about 1:30. So in about half an hour to an hour, they'll go back on. She'll finish out her testimony. Probably be the rest of the day, I'd imagine. So, and I probably won't be going out tonight. I'll probably be working. I got a lot of work coming up. So, thanks for checking in. You guys can check it out on any of the local stations. I think even some of the national stations are playing it. I'm dismissed, yeah. So Fox, WFAA, CBS on their YouTube, Facebook. Yeah, they're all showing it. So, all right, thanks guys. You have a good day. Stay safe. Love you.